Thoroughbreds, select your thoroughbreds for pleasure and sport. www.ProPartners.com.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Lynne Blackwell, and I am one of the partners of ProPartners Thoroughbreds sport horses. And the horse that you see in the ring is Jackson Square. He's a 7-year-old off-the-track thoroughbred. I've owned and trained him for the past 2 years. ProPartners collaborates with racehorse owners and trainers in several states: Louisiana, Arkansas, other states, Texas, and we move horses from track to show ring. We brought Jackson here today just to kind of give you an overview of what these horses can do and what you can expect from one. We do not deal with horses that are nasty or extremely high strung that might hurt us. We're too old and we fall too hard for that. So we try to work with horses that we think will be successful in different careers. Every year, tens of thousands of these fabulous horses go on slaughter trucks because they don't earn enough money for their owners. It's about $70 a day minimum to keep a horse at the track. And if the horse isn't cut out for that lifestyle and is not making the money back for the owner, they will put them on the truck. It's an expensive business, and if they don't earn their keep, they do not get to stay. Overbreeding has made the market saturated, so there are just an unbelievable amount of horses that go to Canada and Mexico to end up on somebody's plate in Europe. So we're doing our part, little by little, horse by horse, and this is the reason why we formed our partnership. I bet people didn't know that this year at Rolex in Kentucky, 30 of the 70 horses qualified are off-track thoroughbreds. And most of them are thoroughbreds, but 30 out of 70 came off the track. They were bred to run, and now they are at the very top of their game in a 4-star event. They could make it on the track, but they definitely can be successful doing other things. Some people think that off-track thoroughbreds are hot and fast and crazy and hard to handle. If you look at Jackson, this is the first time he has ever been anywhere. He's been on trail rides, but he's never been to any sort of an event where there were microphones or lights or people or anything like that. I mean, he is just an example of the kind of horses that we're able to pull off the track and restart for different riders. The way it works with us is our track people call us, tell us of a horse that's available. We get a little background on the horse, and we decide whether that horse will fit into our program or not. If the horse is something that we think we can work with, we start paying forward on them, keep them at a holding facility so that we can either get them shipped or drive over there to pick them up. And then we start networking with people who've expressed interest in our horses or have bought horses from us in the past or have experience, with off-track horses to try to get them placed quickly. Lots of our horses go to trainers that finish them for clients or students, but they all go to qualified homes. We're very careful about where they go, or sometimes where they don't go, because we feel like it's our obligation to send them into the right situation. The first thing we do when we get a horse in is pull his shoes and turn him out. We have found that no training method grass and freedom, to change the horse's attitude and kind of reprogram their brain to not be in a stressful situation and not let them stall all the time and not be on such a regimented schedule. We just think the best thing for a horse is found in the simplicity of just getting to be a horse, living in a herd, eating grass, laying down, rolling, moving around all the time, having something going in his gut all the time, just seems to really make a huge difference in their willingness to accept a new discipline. We never, ever, 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 ever use force with these horses, whether it's teaching them to load, which Jackson has an issue with, or teaching them to trot correctly, get their leads, move off the leg. It's always a compromise with these horses. There's never pain involved or undue stress, because they will just freeze and refuse to do anything, and then you're in a standoff with a 1,200-pound animal. But most of these come to us very well mannered. They have excellent ground manners. They've been haltered and tied and led, since they were babies. So they're very, very, very easy to handle on the ground. And they're also very eager to please and have a really, really good work ethic. These horses would rather have a job than sit in the pasture. They need to be busy. They need to be doing something that they feel like is some sort of work, and they really thrive if they're in some sort of a, loose program. You can't get one and ride it once a month and expect it to learn anything. They really need repetition when they're learning something that they've never ever done before. Most of these horses have never bonded with people. They've been commodities. So we have found after a week or two, they start nickering for you and nickering for their feed, walking their feet in the pasture, and really try to connect up with humans and become more of a pet. Any fears that they might have or might have come to us with, we work through patience and kindness. As a result, all our horses can be ridden bareback and halters. They all go on trail rides. They walk over bridges. They, aren't terrified of cows. You can cross the stream with them. Basically, anything that you can do with a regular old trail horse, you can do with these horses if you just approach them the right way. So no matter what your discipline or riding plan is, we really, really, really encourage you to consider an off-track thoroughbred. We are the only local place that you really can come out and see them and ride them and try them, but Canter is a great online source. They have Canter Gulf South in Louisiana. They have other Canters northeast where they place X-race horses. Those horses do come with an adoption contract, though ours do not. But like I said, we are not desperate to sell these horses, so we're real careful where they go. We've sold horses to upper level eventers in Virginia. We had a girl from Lexington, Kentucky, the horse capital of the United States, drive down and buy one of our horses just